'Twas the night before Christmas, and it's feudal Japan. I don't have many Christmas games, so I'm doing what I can. 'Tis the 16th century, the Sengoku era. Civil war, unrest, the enemy draws nearer. We see a figure creep silently wearing all red, slinking across the rooftops when all are in bed. But is not Santa in this tale of war, but rather a young girl looking for vengeance and more. Okay, I'm not doing that throughout the entire review. I may wear out Rhyme Zone. Red Ninja End of Honor, developed by Trangi Studios and published by Vivendi Universal Games in 2005. As far as I can ascertain, Red Ninja seems to be Trangi's only release until they became Urtain Corporation and made those aquarium and art games for the DS. Against a competition of some great already established stealth games out there, let's see how Trangi Studios' sole offering fares. Originally known in Japan as Red Do Ninja Kekko no Mai, or Red Ninja Blood River Dance, which I think is a better title. It starts out as every game in feudal Japan starts, with people dying.
He knows nothing. Mind what you say.
This is Ryo and Genbei. They are members of the Takeda clan. To fight their rivals, the Oda clan, they have developed a new devastating weapon, the Machine. Which turns out to be a large minigun. After just one use of the machine, Lord Shingen Takeda declares this new weapon unhonourable and demands it to be destroyed.
What?
Soaking into this field lies hundreds of years of training and dedication and skill, felled by a machine without honor. The weapon must be destroyed.
Before Ryo can dispose of the blueprints, the Black Lizard clan come out of nowhere and steal them, killing Ryo right in front of his daughter and the protagonist of Red Ninja, Kurenai. Kurenai is left to die, but is found by Ninja Master Chiyome, who takes her under her wing and trains her in the art of ninjutsu. Well, after that cheerful intro, let's get to the actual gameplay. Ooh, a tutorial. As you may expect from the general look, Red Ninja is a third-person stealth game very reminiscent of the Tenchu series. This includes the usual moving silently, jumping, climbing, shimmying, and the use of Kurenai's trademark weapon of choice, the Tetsugen. This long retractable wire was used to hang Kurenai from the tree, but now she uses it to fight. This unique weapon with interchangeable heads is the standout feature of Red Ninja. That and, well, I'll get into that later. Not only can you impale enemies and rip it out with a well-timed pull, but the wire itself has dynamic physics. Keeping the Tetsugen embedded in one enemy, Kurenai can basically cheese wire other enemies who get in between. Very useful if you're facing a group. Also, it becomes a grappling hook. I like being able to reach high places and swing gracefully and... oh. Stealthily ascending structures to... shit. Avoiding detection with a swift... fuck. Methinks this mechanic could do with a little polish. Chiyome gives Kurenai her first task, a simple assassination at a playhouse at an Oda clan village. You have a radar for your general destination and enemy location, which is very useful as using the camera to locate enemies is a bit hit and miss. As normal, the right stick is used for this, but it only becomes free moving when Kurenai is in an open area. In tighter locations, the camera will point in the direction it thinks you want it to be in. It can still be moved, but you can't hold it in place, and it will just snap right back again. Kurenai can peek around corners when pressed against a wall, but here the camera comes completely locked, making this maneuver almost useless. The main problem is the controls feel as if they need to be forced to do what you want. In a game of stealth, sensitive and precise controls are a must. A good example is Metal Gear Solid. The stealth in this series is easy and effective because controller counter is smooth and responsive. This isn't just limited to stealth, other moves can become a chore. Judging jumping distance, keeping quiet, and wall running. Oh my god, the wall running. In order to do this, Kurenai has to be running at full pelt and hit the wall at an appropriate angle. Once running, steering her is like steering a broken forklift on an ice rink. And if she touches the top or runs out of designated running wall, she will fall regardless of pressing jump or not. And sometimes she will just fall anyway because fuck you. When something does work, it works well, which makes stringing moves together successfully the more satisfying. Some of the better thought out mechanics are the boss battles. These are all unique multi-stage fights which require pattern study. Except for the Armor God. Fuck the Armor God. Not only does he hit like a bastard, but Kurenai isn't the only one in peril. Along her adventure, Kurenai is accompanied by her young, equally Lolita fan-servicey friend Akemi. She will help out by scouting ahead, leaving clues, and of course, getting kidnapped. A little gamepaddy as the plot's concerned, but it adds enemy stronghold infiltration stages. Okay, I'll address Red Ninja's main aesthetic. Kurenai's short red kimono has no practical reason. When using the corner peek move, she can distract guards with seduction, but that hardly ever works.
You've been working so hard. You should take a rest.
Kill her now!
And she is pretty enough for a short outfit to be unnecessary. A garment with long flappy sleeves may be a poor choice for a ninja, but she wears it with pretty much nothing else because yes. When Red Ninja was released, it was panned for a few reasons. It got called a Tenshu ripoff, unplayable, fan-servicey. Though these criticisms are not wrong, I feel they're a tad unfair. There was clearly high hopes of this for its original Japanese release. Kurenai appeared in the Japanese Playboy. Posters of her were everywhere, and a restaurant had their waitresses cosplay as her. So it's a shame all that effort was for naught. If it wasn't for the inaccurate controls and uncooperative camera, this would be great. There is a good game here, it just feels inaccessible. Red Ninja is like eating a fine soup with a fork. It's a tasty soup and you are eating it, but it's a slow, frustrating process. In this day and age of remakes and remasters, I would love to see a remake of this. If the problems were fixed, mechanics and physics updated, I'd buy this again and give it another chance. If trying this, maybe play it in easy mode. Not to reduce the challenge, but maybe to reduce the frustration a bit. I do recommend this for the most part. There's a gem here. You just need to dig through some issues to see it shine.